let's talk about the former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, who is still in detention despite reportedly securing separate bail approval from high courts in Kaduna and also Abuja. According to his family and associates, the stringent bail condition imposed on him is unfavorable. The ADC is likening his treatment as a political prisoner, despite him voluntarily submitting himself to authorities. Well, there are many reactions concerning this. The family is claiming that he is not being given the right to see his physician, his doctor, despite his health challenges. But the conversation here is how to balance fighting against corruption with protecting fundamental human rights. Because according to the Constitution, El-Rufai has a right to see his physician. He has been granted bail. According to the family, they said the bail is too tough and stringent on him. I think 100 million naira. How would you react to the claims of El-Rufai's family?
Well, I think El-Rufai's family is trying to, just bring into the limelight so that people can actually help them. But what I feel is this has been the trajectory. Even when El-Rufai was part of the last government, you understand, part of the last government of Malami and Muhammad Buhari. This has been what they did to others too. Stringent bail conditions. They didn't speak out that time. So when these kind of things happen to you, that's when you know that sometimes when you're in government, you need to think of the future. I'm not saying it's the right thing. Actually, it has to do with the legal perspective, the fundamental human right being denied him as a person, as a citizen of this country, which we know is illegal. Actually, but what we are saying is, when you're in government, try to make sure that you do things the right way.
Now, talking about the law or what is legal, the ICPC that prosecuted El-Rufai is saying that all the claims of the family members are actually false. That if they have any evidence of denying El-Rufai his fundamental human right, that they should come forward and present those, evidences, if there are any evidence at all.
But that's true.
But from what you just said, do you think that this is a case of reprisal prosecution or the law taking its course?
You see, we know for sure.
Because you said the tables are turned.
No, yeah, the table has turned, and we know for sure that what they are doing is to make sure that maybe he doesn't participate in the next election in a way or two, because you see, this tactics is what everybody knows that politicians use against themselves. You understand? It is not about the law. It's about how to use the law to actually frustrate your opponents or frustrate your so-called political opponents. So it is the way that we know that they use it. They use, now you say from EFCC to ICPC, from ICPC to DSS. You see, this is what we know that politicians use. The tool that politicians use to frustrate their opponents. But whether we like it or not, don't set a bad precedent.